Hey guys, today's video is going to be a little bit different because I'm going to review a product that I was really interested in, and it's going to be Perricone MD No Makeup Foundation Serum. So, and this is the bottle. Unfortunately, my camera is not wanting to focus on a bottle. I guess I have it set where it only focuses on my face, but I'll read what it says on the box. It's instant buildable matte coverage. Perricone MD Science visibly improves skin appearance over time. So this is pretty expensive foundation. I got it on sale for $40, which again, it's pretty pricey. I will put the original price up top in case you guys are interested. And the color is light. They have very minimal color variation. So I picked the lightest one, which you guys can see I'm pretty pale. And I already applied it. I'm going to demonstrate. You guys are going to see me applying it. It's still a little too dark for me. You can see that my face is different color than my neck, and then my concealer didn't match, so it ended up being a mess. I really like the finish of this foundation though. I wish they had a lighter color because I really enjoy the way it feels. It feels like there's nothing there. And it kind of looks pretty good, to be honest with you. Up close and personal, it doesn't look like I have a lot of makeup on, which I love foundations like that for everyday use. It does not provide too much coverage, and I think it's more like evening out your skin tone and hiding minor imperfections. So you are going to have to use concealer underneath. It works pretty well with concealer underneath or concealer on top. It didn't like do anything weird where it started separating or breaking down the concealer. It really worked well together. I placed the concealer first before I placed the foundation under my left eye, and then I did the opposite where I would apply foundation first and then the concealer on my right eye. And you guys are gonna see kind of the difference, and you be the judge whether you feel like it's doing anything to the concealer, whether it's changing the consistency, and which way it works better. I figure I'll do both ways. This way we have more information. I did not set it with powder because it doesn't feel like it needs to be set. Like, you know, some foundations feel very greasy and oily. This is not the case. I think this gives you a very like luminous finish. It says that it should be drying up matte, which I don't find that. It's very liquidy though, and you need to use a lot of product, you know, for a face. Usually I do like 2 pumps or max 3 with other foundations. With this one, you guys are gonna see me using a lot. Like I keep on coming back and dropping some more and dropping some more. The viscosity and density of this is not great. It's pretty thin, and I'm going to demonstrate that. You guys will see down the line. So for ingredients, it says that there's active ingredient zinc oxide, 13.8%. And that's the sunscreen. That's what they use for sunscreen, and it is SPF 30. Okay, let's see. And the uses are helps prevent sunburn, decreases a chance of skin cancer and early skin aging caused by sun. So whenever you're out and about and say like you just are thinking about going to the beach and you really don't want to do anything heavy for the beach, just apply this. This has sunscreen already, and it's still going to give you that nice luminous finish. Again, it just looks a little too orangey for my skin tone. I really hope they come up with some more shades. This is what they also have on the box. Neuropeptides, scientifically formulated messenger molecules that help boost the appearance of suppleness and firmness. And then benefits. Instant buildable matte coverage with a natural no makeup texture and finish. I agree with that sentence, besides the fact that it's matte texture, because like it's not really a matte finish. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like I actually really prefer this finish because it's nice and luminous and vibrant, and it kind of gives your skin a healthy look. Then corrects the appearance of redness and uneven tone. That is true because it does even out your tone. It's not meant to be like heavy duty full coverage foundation. Visibly minimizes fine lines and pores, and it does have SPF of 30. I did make sure that I zoom you guys in at the end of the video so you can see my kind of like texture and see whether it brings out my skin texture or whether it minimizes it or actually exacerbates it. or accentuates it. So yeah, that's all I had on. Before I applied this foundation, I put a little bit of moisturizer on, and the one that I used was Spa Water Aqua Lock Cream. This is by like a Korean brand, I believe. I got it in my mini box a while back, and I really like this moisturizer. And then I also, under my eyes, I started using this Clinique Pep Start eye cream. I put it daily, like in the morning, to try and minimize the appearance of my under eye bags and circles. It worked well with this too. On the right side, I actually put foundation right on top of this cream, and I don't think it did anything bad or unusual to it. Usually this cream is pretty great when you are trying to put makeup on top of it. I don't know if it really minimizes the appearance of under eye bags. I'd like to think that. And then the concealer that I used underneath on one eye and then on top on the other eye is the Maybelline Age Rewind. Which one is that? In the shade Fair. So this is, I think this is the lightest one. So you guys can probably tell that there's a little bit of a shade difference. Usually I do want my concealers to be a little bit lighter than my foundation, but not too light, because then it just looks too obvious. So I wanted it to be nice and simple and as least of products as possible, so this way we can truly test the foundation. I will check in with you guys at the end of the day to let you know how the foundation lasted. Usually my foundation breaks down at the end of the day and it looks horrible, and I've tried a lot of them. We'll see how this one lasts, and I'll check in with you a little bit later. To start with, I'm going to apply this moisturizer by a Korean brand. I received it in my Mimi box. It's called Spa Water Aqua Lock Cream by Ariol. I really like it. It's super lightweight and it's very moisturizing, and then foundation goes very well on top of it. I already applied my Clinique Pep Start cream that helps to diminish my under eye bags and circles. And I'm going to go ahead and use the Instant Age Rewind concealer by Maybelline. I'm in the shade Fair. So I decided to try and use concealer under the foundation, under one eye, and then concealer over foundation on the other eye, so that you guys can see the difference. And I wanted to test out how it reacts with the concealer, you know, and whether it matters if it's on top or under the foundation. So I'm just using my Lorella Beauty Blender or Beauty Sponge, which works super well. I actually just discovered that brand, and I really do enjoy their products. The best part, or the best product that they have, honestly, besides the eyeshadows, is this beauty sponge. I've been using it a lot. It's super affordable too. Alright, so here's my Perricone MD No Makeup Foundation. Let's give this a try. Retails for definitely a lot more than $40, but I got it on sale at Ulta. So it comes with this little pipette that you put in, and then you squeeze and try to get the pipette to fill out. That actually is pretty thin, so I usually use 2 to 3 drops, or pumps, when I apply my foundation. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to use a lot more with this foundation, so I'm just dabbing it all over my face right now using that Lorella Beauty sponge. And so far I can definitely see that it diminishes the look of imperfections. So any of the discolorations that I have on my face, it definitely takes care of that. It is not full coverage at all, but it does even out your skin tone, which I like. I usually don't go for heavy duty foundations on daily basis unless I'm going out, but for work on daily basis, I like to use lightweight foundation that doesn't seem like you wear anything, just like Perricone MD is calling it, no foundation or no makeup foundation. I don't want it to be noticeable. I don't care that some of my spots are coming through or redness. That's not the main thing. I just want my skin to be somewhat even and look healthy and glowy. Continue to dab. I'm just spreading it on my neck a little bit. As you guys can see, the color is pretty different from my color. It's dark. Unfortunately, they don't have a good color selection there. They have very basic colors. This is the lightest one that I was able to choose from Ulta, thinking that this will work for me, but unfortunately, it is still way too dark. It actually looks a little lighter now that it oxidized a little bit. And so I'm going to go ahead and put that concealer on top of my foundation now and see how it goes. Again, I'm using that same concealer by Maybelline and that same sponge by Lorella. I can actually link, I forgot because they gave me a code, a discount code for my subscribers. If you guys are interested, I'm going to go ahead and link their website as well as put their code in there too. So you can use and save up, I believe they said 15%. And that code doesn't get me any money. Honestly, it's not a commission-based code. So I just wanted to provide that for you guys. Just in case you guys are interested in products from that brand, I actually requested for them to send me a discount code, and they were nice enough to even give me like a personal discount code. Again, it's not attached to anything. It's just for you guys. I don't make any money off of it. And so that's the final look. I really like the glow that I have with this foundation. I would still choose a lighter color than that, but I can always, you know, do a little bit of bronzer on my neck. I honestly will probably keep this foundation because it looks very natural. It feels very natural too. When I was touching my face, it just felt like there was nothing there. I didn't even have to set it with my powder. And here is a closer look so you guys can tell for yourselves whether you see any texture on my face. That foundation is possibly intensifying. Well, let me know what you guys think. I'm curious. I honestly really like it, and I'm curious to try some other of his products, like makeup products. Alright guys, it's been a few hours already. It still looks pretty good. I had to reapply my lipstick, but I didn't have to do anything with foundation. Now, some foundations really go faster on me and they start really breaking down, and you can tell like that something's going on and I have something on my face, which I hate. This one is not doing that yet, and I've been cleaning my house. I've been kind of running around for a few hours now, and it's still holding up. So that's a good sign. I'll probably not check in with you like all the way at the end of the night. I might if I have time and ability to film, but I will just update you with a little brief message how it lasted and whether I liked it or not, and at the end of the video then. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you later. Bye!